Welcome to the Design Talk, elevating brand equity through packaging design, and intersection of product design and technology. My name is Mior Mahmudin. I am a student bachelor of design in industrial design and will be your MC for today. On behalf of the committee, we would like to thank our speakers, Dr. Riky Siswanto and Dr. Andreas Adriyanto from Telkom University Bandung for being with us here today. And thank you too to our participants from the entire of UniKL for joining us today. I would like to welcome our speakers, Dr. Riky Siswanto and Dr. Andreas Adriyanto to the stage on my right. Please welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's move on to our next agenda. Before starting our next event, it would be nice if we knew a little bit more about the speakers talking to us here today. So, let's start with our first panel, Dr. Riky Siswanto. Doctor, I would like to ask kindly if you could introduce a little bit about yourself to our audience here today.
Oke, oke. Selamat tengah hari. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Riky Siswanto, and I'm from Telkom University, Indonesia, in Bandung. And I'm also lectures in Telkom University. What else? So yeah, I'm basically in the department of visual communication design. So maybe our talks today will be try to link between how to create a good brand equity and with the product design. As I understand that you are coming from product and industrial engineering design, right? So I think that's it.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Doctor, for the introduction. Next, we move to our next panel, which is Dr. Andreas Adriyanto. Can you please introduce us about yourself, sir?
Hello, my name is Andreas. You can call me Dr. Rio. I'm from Telkom University with the same program, Visual Communication Design. I have a background, bachelor degree in economics and a master's degree in information technology, and then I have a degree in doctoral in art and design. So my expertise in design interaction. So this topic of product design, I will combine it with interaction design and also information technology. Okay.
All right, thank you, Doctor. Before I invite the speakers to deliver the design talk, I would like to remind the audience, if you have any question, please don't hesitate to drop it in the comments for the live and or directly asking it on the microphone. Now, let us get into the first topic for today, Design Talk, Elevating Brand Equity Through Packaging Design. Please welcome Dr. Riky Siswanto.
Is he here? Okay. Okay, thank you very much. So today we're going to talk about how can we elevating the brand equity through packaging design. Yeah, I understand that packaging design is one of your products that you create and learn here in UniKL, but maybe I'll try to link between brand, the principle, because most of the packaging are created for brand purpose. Yeah, so we need to try how to make sure that our packaging is supporting the brand itself, right? So that's it. Okay, okay. So probably most of you are already understand about form follow function, right? So this is the principle of how we design the product. Yeah, mostly any kind of design. It starts with the our understanding about how we understand the function before we create the products. Yeah, so the product should have a purpose. So does the packaging, because packaging has the function. Of course, they have to protect the products. It also have a functionality of, for example, for carrying. Yeah, it helps people to carry the stuff and carry the product itself. And also, they can regulate compliance, regulatory compliance, which means it has information about the nutrition for food, about the contents, about the halal, for example, which is very important, and also the ingredients, yeah, and all the some things that the regulatory, yeah. And also the identification and information and communication. So packaging should be identify the product, because it needs to tell the people about what kind of product it is. Are they have a certain flavor or a special ingredients, something like that. It needs to improve that. And also promotion and marketing and branding. Yeah, the product should identify the brand from the packaging as well. How about the brand function? Yeah, we understand that our brand is actually consists of the brand identity and usually logo. We usually know that brand is like logo, yeah, logo. But logo is just one single thing that to identify the complexity of the brand. Yeah, the brand is kind of a picture brand, like a blur area, because the limit is very broad. Yeah, and then brand identity is inside the brand. So brand identity is some things that how we can identify the product, how can identify the brand through one of those is packaging design. Yeah, so packaging is part of the brand identity. So packaging design basically is where creativity meets brand charisma, crafting silence, stories that speaks volumes on the self of impression. So it's the combination really between our creativity and also how we project the brand charisma. The product should have the charisma, should have the characteristic, should have all the identification, so then the audience, they can really choose or prefer our brand instead of the other brand. So this is the brand equity. This is what I call, this is what we're trying, brand identity, brand equity is something that there's a 4 steps, yeah, towards brand equity. So it's about relationship and how we know the between us and our products. Yeah. So the first step is about identity. It's about how our product identify themselves. So the keyword is who are you? Yeah. How are we trying to explain who we are? What kind of product are we? What kind of what kind of, for example, what kind of have. And then the second layer would be what are you? It's more like the meaning. It's more like the trajectory of values that we're trying to pictures. And the third one is the rest. It's more like how about you? Is go into deeper question, which judgment and feelings is the focus. And the fourth layer, which is the highest one, the resonance, is what about you and me? So it's about connection between you and product. Sometimes we have a strong connection with the product that we like. Yeah, I believe each one of you have your favorite brand, have your favorite products, and you choose because you simply like it, and you don't even know how. I just like it. It feels, I feel the connection, so that's why I like it. That's how it works, basically. So brand is not creating, the product and the brand is not created for everyone. The good brand is not created for everyone. The good brand is created for a certain people, so then they have like a certain group of people who like it and then feel the connection. Yeah. So it's about the relationship that we're trying to build. So brand equity is trying to bridge between the customer and the brand. So how can we bridge the customer and the brand? It's through the brand image and brand identity. Brand identity is everything that we can see, we can feel, we can hear. Yeah. It's involving all the senses. Okay, so the brand image, it's our perception towards. So it's kind of a loop that we're trying to build. Yeah, The brand need brand identity to identify to the customer, and the customer have a certain perception towards the brand. And those connection, what we call brand identity. So, brand equity. So brand equity can be something that you like or you don't like, basically. Yeah. Some product that you don't like, maybe same as like you like the product is like the opposite way. I don't like because I don't like it, or it's not me. Yeah, it's not me. It can be that way. Okay. So packaging is the rendezvous where customer and brands connected. So packaging is the actual bridge. Hello. So packaging is kind of the meeting point, I would say, the meeting point between the customer and the product and the brand. Yeah. So it's the meeting point because the producer or the brand owner, they don't have chance to talk themselves to their customer. So let the packaging and the product itself talk to the customer. So it really is the meeting point. So it giving you idea about how important packaging design is, because it is something that the customer touch. It is something that customer buy, see, and decide whether they buy or not buy. Yeah. So it really is that important. So our brand is basically about what your brand strategy and action, and also how people feel about the brand. So it is the combination of those part. Yeah. So imagine in the supermarket, yeah, in the shelf, there's tons of products, yeah. How we choose them, yeah. How we prefer between one to another, if they cannot identify or they simply cannot make a difference, yeah. Maybe price is one of those. I prefer this one because it's cheaper. But most importantly, if we have a strong brand, then it will be easier for customer to choose either want to buy this one or not. Okay. So for example, this one. What's the difference between Fiji water, you know Fiji water, right? And the glass of water. Basically, it's just water. But what the difference is, Fiji water, regardless, they are taking from the special sources. It's basically water with a good packaging. So then it can identify what kind of water it is. If we pour the Fiji water into glass and then they don't know what kind of water it is, it's just the same. Yeah. So, and then it costs like 5 times than the normal water. But that's how packaging works. It's really identify, it's really connect. Some people just want to drink Fiji water, not other water, because they simply like it. Yeah, but it's really about how we identify and project the value of the product. Okay, so Fiji water, they have all the information, like they are sourcing from the special source, they're taking far away from where do we drink, and it has all the information and all the images in the packaging. So it informs us what kind of, how special the water is. Okay, and we can get the information from the packaging. So then how we elevate the brand equity with the product packaging? Yeah, how can we take it to, how can we connect with the customer better? That's our aim. So I divide it into 4 values that quite common, yeah. So there is luxury, value, tradition, and innovative, yeah. Luxury, basically some things that more packaging, more luxury. So the more packaging you have, the more luxury it is. So if you have something, put in a box, put in another box, and put in a bigger box, that could be something special, yeah. Because if you go to Japan, they usually have the polite way to serve the product, usually put in an individual pack. If you have the box and then wrap with the wrapping paper, inside they have like individual pack just for one biscuit, for example. The good thing is it gives you the feels of luxury. Yeah. And then more texture, more material. I believe that if you are from product design, you learn about how texture really gives you the senses of luxurious. Okay, if the packaging or the paper or the material have a certain texture, it gives you the luxurious feelings. And usually a single use. This is not good for environmental, but it gives you the luxurious feelings. Some things that a single use that opens and then it gives you the luxury feelings. Values, yeah, less packaging, more value oriented. Less material, more value oriented, and reuse. So it's like the opposite way of luxury. Traditional, focus on the history and tradition. Ornamentation, yeah, it's more ornamentation like the motif and stuff like that. And they also consistent and long lasting. And in contrary, if we talk about innovative product, it's focused on functionality. That's the keyword. Less ornamentation, of course, and also it's always a fast changing. Yeah, so it's like a trend. Yeah, it's like a trend. Innovation is always new. Yeah. All right. So this is the example. They are all soap. Yeah, if you can see, they are like maybe a regular soap that we use every day, but they have a different approach. Yeah, different brand, different language, different story, yeah, and different packaging. And right-hand side, if you see, there's a tradition and also luxury at the same time, because they combining the traditional material, for example, and also they have like the rope thingy, which is give you luxury feelings. And below that, there is a traditional and also value. Maybe they are more focused on the eco-friendly kind of soap. And also luxurious on the right-hand side, they have individual pack wrapped into with the ribbon, yeah. And then innovation, there's also soap, but it's also have a good innovation and ideas to providing soap with the good packaging. So with just one product, with one category of product, we can project it into so many different languages, so many different approach, so many different story. Yeah, it's depend on the how our brand wants to be projected, basically. So that's what we can do. So we have to know what, before we design the packaging, which direction are we going to? That's what we need to understand in the first place. We need to know which keyword are we? Is it luxury? Is it traditional, value, or innovative? Or can be combination from all of these, yeah? So then we can track, yeah? We can map what kind of product are we and our competitor maybe. What kind of packaging? Is it more traditional and less innovative? Or this is very much innovative and less traditional? Or more luxury or less value, yeah? But I believe we cannot be good at any area because it's just make our product and our packaging it's hard to divine, basically. People will get confused what kind of product it is if we trying to be like everything. Okay, so I have a question. What do you think of this product is? It's a beer. Is it energy drink? Any idea? Sorry? It's water. It's mineral water. Just like Fiji, like what? Dasani, what we have here, right? But what's the difference? They use the image. Ah, okay. Okay. How to fix this? All right. Okay, so it looks like energy drink, yeah, something like that, but it is a drinking water, yeah. So what's interesting here, this is also innovative. Why? Because they use a different approach for what we used to know about how a drinking water should look like, yeah. So innovative mean doesn't always have to be like very different packaging. A different use of packaging can be creating a innovative approach to our product, yeah. For example, this one. This is like very normal to a liquor drink or energy drink or cola or soft drink, but it's never been used for drinking water. Why? No one's really know. It's more like kind of habit, I would say. But a tweak of how we use the ideas, it can change the innovation. Yeah, it's also called innovative product, just by changing the use of the packaging. All right. So this is one of the approach that we can do. And this one, some of you probably never. So this is the older iPhone that we know. Why I choose the older iPhone, because they come with charging and and the headset, which we don't have now. And then the good thing about this is that Apple tried to present it the minimalistic, and they are trying to focus on the product. Okay, so less ornamentation, focus on product. So the ornamentation itself is the product itself. Yeah, they try to expose the product, so we can be more focused on the product, and also it protects, of course. Some people think that minimalism is something that as minimal as possible. To me, minimalism is like how we expose the focus. Yeah. So without the focus, minimalism is just nothingness. Yeah. So this is the good example of how we put the product to create a certain language or certain approach to our packaging. All right. Also, this one, if we have a fitted for a glass of champagne to the with what that's like the sponge, yeah, and then make it look safe and looks like it belongs there, yeah, it make it special. So it improves the luxuriness of the packaging, yeah. And this is what I'm trying to say with the single use, yeah. So you might have seen this one. Maybe for certain product, it could increase the feel of the single use when you just open it and then you are the one who own the product and you feel like this is very special for you because you are the one who opened the seal, and could contribute to the luxury feeling. Yeah, that's why again Apple, they turn into plastic wrap into green peel, what they call. Yeah, green peel is just like one single tap, and that's how you open. And then it's also reduced the use of plastic at the same time, which is good. Yeah, but this is how they try to give the luxury feelings of when we open the products. And also for luxury, we can use the wax stamp, hot wax. Somehow it's very classic, very traditional, but also very luxury at the same time. Yeah, this is also soap, but with the stamp, it feels like, I don't know, it feels very special because it's very, you have to do it one by hand. So it gives you the feeling of someone doing it for me, and it feels special psychologically. And also for eco-friendly, usually we use the material. It gives the senses of how the eco-friendly, which the brown paper is give you the feelings. Oh, this is very eco-friendly eco-friendly product, which is doesn't make it absolutely green, yeah. But it gives you the senses of this product is eco-friendly, innovative, and very environmental conscious feelings, yeah. So it's all about it's all about language, yeah. Also this one, this is from Indonesia. If you know, this is what we call besek. Besek is basically the traditional, like a woven, from bamboo. It's made by hand. This is very traditional, and it's not very expensive in Indonesia. But if we sold it somewhere in Europe, maybe it increased the price because it's a very it can be costly, and it can be very labor intensive because it have to be do it one by one. But it's also eco-friendly because it's made from bamboo, natural and sustainable sources. Yeah, that's one of those idea. And also the unboxing phenomenon. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to expose. Yeah, there's a phenomenon called unboxing phenomenon. You must be have ever watching somewhere or YouTube about unboxing, right? Even before you buy, for example, you're buying iPhone, you don't ask, you don't really check the iPhone website. You check from someone else review or unboxing because you really want to know what you're going to get, right? But that's a good phenomena because unboxing is enhanced by packaging design, additional elements, and is aimed to boost customer satisfaction and loyalty as customers often share an experience online. So since the online world are changing our life in so many ways, unboxing is one of those things that we are used to. And as a product designer, as a brand designer, you might need to consider about, yes, is my packaging design really improving or supporting the unboxing experience, yeah? If you see that when you pull the tab, yeah, it's giving you the ASMR feeling, something like that. Or if you open the packaging, there's another packaging, there is a personal touch with handwriting message, says that thank you for buying our product, written by hand. And the thing is, we package our product. It's not only for our customer. It could be for the next customer because they will share their experience online, and people will see it, and it's like chain reaction, and it will expand the exposure. Yeah. So if we think that we create our product or packaging just for our customer who already buy it, it can be a good tools for us to promote our product for the next customer, which is amazing. Yeah. So we can consider that as the how we designing our packaging. And also print inside the box, very simple, but it really gives you the sense of how we connect with our customer. It says, enjoy it, babe. Babe is very personal term, right? It create you a good connection between the product, the brand, and the customer, okay? And it's appear when they open the box, yeah? So they give like kind of surprise experience, something like that, to get the message. And it's a good sign, and it's a good good approach that we can consider, okay? So my last message is we can focus on the message. That's how we can create the good connection between our brand and our product. So focus on the message. What are we trying to say with our packaging, with our product? Try to speak with their language. Try to speak with things that they can access. Yeah. Maybe we cannot create the product or the packaging that everyone's love. Yeah. It's a very certain product that can be that way. But if we have a strategy to focusing on a certain group of people and enhancing those group of people, we can be the market leader. Okay, so last word, focus on your product and know your product. So then you can create a good packaging. That's it from me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Riky A. Siswanto, for that very informative talk and sharing us your knowledge. I would like to open the floor for members of the audience to ask any questions into the microphone. And this is a question from the member of the audience. From your presentation, Dr. Riky, you showed us about the packaging that is fixed on certain items, like mineral water being in a clear bottle, so that it gives more appeal to customers. How can we change other products that have always been in fixed packaging? For example, soy sauces or milk cartons.
Yeah, sure. That's for example, like why we always use this clear plastic bottle, because probably we just used to it. Yeah. There's also a packaging of water that made from cardboard, just like the milk, and it's actually more eco-friendly instead of this one. Yeah, because they made of cardboard, which is can be less waste. It depends on the message. Back again, yeah, what we're trying to say. How are we a luxurious approach, or are we innovative approach? From that, we can try to get the idea and try to project the values to the product. If it's innovative, then we have to have a good innovative packaging. Yeah, as simple as changing the use of it. Maybe people is not really used to drink water from the can. Yeah, or maybe the practicality is not really can be an issue, because once you open the can, you have to finish it up, right? And then with this one, you can finish it later because you have the lid. Yeah, so it depends on the message. Yeah, the liquid that one is more than just selling water. It gives you it's more like a movement, I would say. Yeah, if you use that and then you post it on social media and people asking about, what are those? Are those liquor or something like that? Or is that cola? It's not healthy. It is actually healthy because this is just water. So it will promoting the product at the same time, just because we understand the purpose of the product, the message of the product, and then we put that into strategy, and it could be elevating our brand at the end of the day. Okay.
All right, thank you for the answer, Dr. Riky. Now, let us get into the second topic for today, the intersection of product design and technology. Please welcome Dr. Andreas Rio Adriyanto.
Okay, prepare it. Okay, the next topic is the intersection of product design and technology. I choose a topic, the title of product design in the context of Internet of Things. Okay. One aspect that is growing rapidly in Industrial Revolution 4.0 is Internet of Things. In the world of IoT, internet technology, connect anybody, all people in the world, any service, business, education, financial, any network, intranet, internet, any place, all places in the world, anytime, accessible at any time, any device, smartphone, tablet, and wearable gadget. 10 and 20 years ago, these objects, lamp, vacuum cleaner, audio speaker, television, refrigerator, which are design objects, were considered as everyday thing. Even to this day, these objects are still used in daily life. All of these design objects are the result of product design with the aim of making people live easier, like doorbell, door key, hand watch, finger ring, eyeglasses. And now, design objects are embedded with machines that are connected to the internet. Thus, transforming them from everyday thing into the Internet of Things. So, lamps being given with intelligence to control by voice command, you know, the smart lamp, vacuum cleaner, become a robot cleaner, smart speaker like Google Nest that can interact through voice command, internet connected smart TV, and then a smart refrigerator that can control remotely. Also, doorbells capable of viewing and interacting with a visitor, home lock controlled by smartphone, smartwatch, health informative rings, and augmented reality glasses that assist translating the user conversation partner language and display the result in augmented in the eyeglass screen. So the development of digital technology produce design objects that are interactive and responsive to human senses. Design object can be considered to have ability to persuade human behavior. So product become as artificial human. Okay, in the context of human-object interaction in information technology, there are two main concepts related to this interaction. The first is computer-mediated communication, and two, human-computer interaction. So in computer-mediated communication concept, design objects become intermediaries that connect human. The type of interaction that occur is interact through teleconference such as Zoom meeting, Google Meet, TikTok Live, Instagram is an example of type of this interaction. The experience is generated from interaction of human through this object, design object. Okay, another concept is human-computer interaction, that human interact with the design object directly, and the design object react to action performed by the human. The type of the interaction that occur is interact with mobile apps, game application, wearable gadget, digital kiosks are example of this interaction. The experience is generated from the interaction of human with this design object. Okay, human engage in interaction with design objects of the Internet of Things. These design objects like smart device, wearable gadget, digital kiosk, robotic system, mobile apps, web information system, and game application that can induce behavior change, motivation, change in worldview, attitude change, and compliance of individual. The interaction of this the intersection of this interaction is called captology, computer as persuasive technology. The persuasion is based on the intention of the object design that created by designer. So designer plans a persuasive technology and implement it to design object. Designer plan persuasive technology to be applied to design object with the aim of cognitively, effectively, and psychomotorically influencing the attitude and behavior of human who interact with this design object. So there are three roles of computer as persuasive technology or object design or uh, technology, computing technology product. First, as a tool that increases capability. And second, as a social actor that create a relationship. And then the third is as a medium to provide experience. As a social actor that create relationship, design object or computing technology product have the role of creating a relationship when interact with human. The interaction experience is expected to change human attitude and behavior. So this is sample of social actor role. They have a type of physical. If a person is physically attractive, people tend to assume that they have an admired quality, such as intelligence and honesty. This can be applied to product using computing technology. A design object that is visually attractive to target user is like to be persuasive as well. You can see this Tag Heuer and LG G watch. Yeah? You can compare which one is more attractive. Yeah. Okay. This is another role that's psychological. Cues from computer product can indicate that the product has emotion, preference, motivation, and personality. This is an example, Samsung robot that can have personality. They can talk with the user. And another is Cubo Therapeutic is something like a robot that when people are petting their surface, they can move their tail, yeah, just like cat. They have a psychological. People are more easily persuaded by computing technology products that are similar to themselves. Computing technology products that are less similar to human tend to look for similarities. For example, this is a Moxie. This is less similar than human, but people tend to look the similarity to human. Compared to robot humanoid from Japan, the more similar these technology products are to human people, tend to look the difference. So it's look creepy, maybe. Yeah. Okay, another role is a language. Computing technology product can be written or spoken as a social presence, cues, and persuasion. We can talk in Google Nest or Amazon, also in another device that include the text and written something. Okay, this is the second role. It is tools roles that increase capability. In the role of tools, design object or computing technology product have the role of increasing capability when interacting with human. The interaction experience is expected to change attitude and behavior of human. So this is the first type of this role is reduction. The role of computing technology product is to reduce complex behavior into the simple tasks by minimize cost and maximizing benefit. The shortcut action on the keyboard is the one such example. Another example is the smart ring that reduce the function of mouse and touchpad to interact with a computer. The device follow the movement of the finger and the user and use any kind of surface to become infinity touchpad. Another role is tailoring. The role of computing technology product that lead user to customize operation to suit their individual needs, interests, personality, context of use, and other matter. This is an example of a bed that can customize in the temperature of both of sides, and pillow, the smart pillow. They have audio, they have alarm. Okay, interesting. Another role is self-monitoring. Individuals monitor themselves and modify their behavior or attitude to achieve a certain goal, just like how many or how much water that I have drink, or how kilometer that actually do in one day. Okay, wait. Okay. Okay. Another role is surveillance, a computing technology product that allow individual to monitor the behavior of other individual and modify the behavior in specific instance. This is an example in the smart head device that can use in industrial construction. The supervisor can supervise their employee with know the location, and also they can track the compliance with the safety rules. So the third, the last one is a medium role to provide experience. In the role as a tool, design object or computer technology product have the role of providing experience when interacting with human. The interaction experience is expected to change human attitude and behavior. So we can see the example. The first category of cause and effect simulation, when simulation can persuade a user to change their behavior and attitude by seeing the direct result of an action. This is a smart mirror technology that can change the clothing when they use the mirror, and they can replace it with another model. This is computing technology product allowed to explore in safe environment. So in addition to showing the cause and effect relationship directly and clearly, it can also persuade subtly without patronizing. This is makeup we can use with virtually, and people don't have to worry about they can use it in the safe environment. Another example is from medium role is environment simulation. Computing technology product is creating situation that motivate the user to the intended behavior by training. User can control exposure to new situation or scary situation, just like a simulator of plane. And then this is a medium role to create a VR simulation that can be applied through patient psychotherapy. This is example of post-traumatic stress disorder from post-war. It is to reduce the stress of the soldier. Also, for acrophobia, fear of height, yeah, they can use the VR also, and then they can control the exposure of certain traumatic situation. Next role is object simulation. Computing technology product can help user understand and learn from their activities. From that information, it can improve user behavior to be better action than before. This is example in a golf sensor that put in the stick. So the player can use the data and then to improve their activity in golf. This is the same example. Learning is a part of object simulation. Computing technology product can guide and direct the user to perform an action so as to improve the user ability. This is a ukulele. They can use it can show the light of the grip, and they can guide the user to follow the card. Okay, this is one quote from Don Norman. He said, "The complexity of our technology must mirror the complexity and richness of our life. It's not the complexity that's the problem. It's bad design. Bad design complicates things unnecessarily and confuse us. Good design can tame complexity. We must design for the way people behave, not for how we would wish them to behave." Okay, this is quite a statement from Don Norman. So you are not user. So we must design from the user center, then we can create based on what people behave and attitude. Okay? Okay, that's it. The last presentation of mine. Thank you very much for your attention.
Our speaker, Dr. Andreas Adriyanto, for that wonderful talk. Now, I'll open the floor to members of the audience to ask questions.
Hello, my name is Nur Iza. I want to ask how to balance the high cost of advanced technologies with the affordability of the product. Thank you.
Okay, this is about the cost production, right? When people, when designer create a product, they must consider all the aspect, including the first is the user aspect, but also we can designer must also calculate the cost itself, the production cost, the marketing costs. Yeah. So when technology come or embedded into the product, they have to calculate it. So it is must market feasible or not feasible. It is planning in the planning stage. So I think before they launch the product, designer also collaborate with another team to calculate all of that risk. So when they prepare and they are ready to launch the product, it hope this product will accept and also feasible to the market. Okay, I hope this answer will satisfy.
Are there any other questions from floor members?
Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, Prof.
Hello, my name is Alfik. So my question is, how can we solve the problem of power efficiency? Because all of the smart products needs power. For example, battery power storage sites. That's all.
The question is?
How can we solve the problem of power efficiency?
Oh, power efficiency. Okay, about the power efficiency, this is maybe not related to my expertise, but I think when we talk about the technology information product, they also concern about the power supply or something like that. So it's same answer from previous question. I think they must maybe choose more efficient power supply to embed it with that product. So it is back to the planning stage when designer and also the developer of the product choose the which power supply that can suit their product. So they must be calculate what the efficiency and the cost of the product. So it can feasible to the market to accept it. I think it's just like, for example, the smartphone. They also maybe the developer choose from the supplier that can efficient in power supply. Then they can choose also the cost of the power supply. Then if they think the product, the power supply, and also the feasibility market is ready to launching the product, they can finally launch the product. Okay, I think this is the first step. Yeah, this is the planning stage that can they can choose another option for the power supply that to make their product better or efficient. Okay. Prof. Yeah.
Okay. Now? Okay. Thank you very much for the very inspiring both of the talks, actually. And I find, perhaps it's more a comment than a question, or you perhaps have a different view. I see that in both cases there is something in common. It is that designers need to create stories, most probably, around the product. Interestingly, perhaps for packaging, we knew it already, because a packaging without a story doesn't really work. And you see this especially, for example, when it comes to perfumes. The companies invest more money in the packaging than in the liquid which is inside, because that is really what makes it attractive. And the story which is behind that, you would like to be like a famous actress or something like this, makes this perfume sell in the end. So that's the story behind. Interesting also for IoT, actually, I can see that. And Donald Norman surely has contributed a lot with his essays of make us understand more how users tick. You can say like this, right? No, the translation of user is not equal designer, or the designer is not equal user, could be perhaps a bit refined. I think he's himself saying that also, that of course we are humans. I always say best would be if you're aliens, so we don't know nothing about humans and we study them, and no, it's like, it would be easier, but we are not. So we fall in a trap in the end, in the very end. But perhaps it's also a methodology, a system to think about. Like, if I build up a software or any product, me as a designer, I want to achieve something. The user wants also something. And the product is the third part. The main thing is actually that all these three match. When these three match somehow best, then it's successful. And this is a very simple example. Many of the softwares, at least I deal with, especially administrative softwares from the university, evidently who designed them was an informatic person. He knows very well exactly what he wants, but he didn't think about the user, me, because I don't understand what he wants. So this is the translation of the designer is not equal the user. There is something need to match, okay? And that's, I think it was very interesting actually to see on two completely different topics actually how much actually the work of the designer is the same. Yeah. Very interesting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prof. Yeah, I agree with you. The story that Dr. Riky tell us about the branding is also makes the experience in design interaction. So I think story and branding inside the technology product also have the make a same aim. Yeah, this is branding. So I think that's.
Yes, I'll try to respond from Professor Andrea. Yeah, it's absolutely right. Yeah, because packaging has a main purpose to to save the product, of course. But the sorry, the extension of it is more like into the values, the experience. That's what we need to focus on, because if we're talking about the bottle, for example, this is like, of course they will save the water, but to get further, we get more into the branding, the experience, and also how it can contribute to the brand. So, and also in the support of on the internet and the social media, it's gonna also can share the experience, which is also contribute to the brand itself at the end. I think that's all right.
Thank you to both our speakers, Dr. Andreas Adriyanto and Dr. Riky Siswanto, for wonderful and very informative talks here today. Hopefully, our students can benefit all the input as much as they can and implement them in future projects. Now, without further ado, I would like to close off the ceremony by first announcing the arrival of Yang Berbahagia Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Zaid Abu Yazid, Dean of UniKL MIDI. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we would like to cordially invite Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Zaid bin Abu Yazid, Dean of UniKL Malaysia Italy Design Institute, to deliver his speech. Please welcome.
This is really a surprise, Prof. Alright, great. It is an honor to have two young professors from Telkom University give their presentation to all of you here. So I'm sure there is a lot that you have learned during this 1 hour or two listening to their presentations. And I hope this can be translated to your class experience after this. Yeah. So we here at WIDI, this is we try to bring more people coming in to share their knowledge, their experience to our students, hoping that this basically will enrich your classrooms, your academics knowledge in your programs. Yeah? And with that, I think there is not much to add. Hopefully, this is a good session. Thank you very much.
We would appreciate Dr. Muhammad Zaid bin Abu Yazid to come on the stage, accompanied by Dr. Nur Sarjana Osman, Deputy Dean of UniKL Malaysia Intelli Design Institute, to give a souvenir as a token of appreciation to Dr. Riky Siswanto and Dr. Andreas Rio. Please welcome. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to the end of the ceremony. For attendance, we will share the link after the last session. Please fill in the form provided to claim your GHOCS and e-certificates. Before we end this design talk, we will have a photography session. You may now open your camera. And with that, we close our design talk here today with Tasbih Kifarah and Surah Al-As. Oh, also, additional information for students, there is food provided in front of the library.